Hey yo, your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here, and to be honest, I didn't really see much in the way of concrete news regarding gaming this past week, so, well, there's been a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors and all that stuff. So this is basically going to be an update video. Well, actually more of an announcement. A lot of those rumors and speculation of late have been in regards to the Nintendo Switch. And this Thursday, Nintendo, as you well know, Nintendo is going to have their big press event regarding the Switch. And the announcement here is that I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the event on Twitch this Thursday during the event. Now, the time is this Thursday. I believe it's 8 Pacific time, 11 Eastern, which my time is 10 p.m. Central. So I'm going to be recording my reaction live on Twitch. Links in the description below to my Twitch channel. And I'm going to be watching it live, giving my reactions live, giving my thoughts live, and I'll be taking questions from you in the chat. So, feel free to join me for that. Speaking of Twitch, I'll be firing up the Fightcade Mystery Box again this coming Saturday. And, on a side note, every Twitch stream from now on my channel is going to have my link to my Extra Life campaigns. I'm going to be continuing to support Extra Life continuously throughout the year, not just for a season, not just for a game day, but throughout the year. I feel that it's the right thing to do, to be honest, for live streaming. Especially considering how infrequently I live stream. I should honestly try to do that more often. Still waiting on some proofreading for my on some proofreaders for my QG talks. I'm putting candidates together for my top 10 Alola Pokemon. I don't know what else to say. So, for my question of the week, what franchises would you want to see on the Nintendo Switch that aren't the obvious? As always, leave your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last week's winners. And with that, time for the Fourth Wall Mailbag. As always, if you have a question for me, go to my YouTube channel, click the About tab, click the Send Message button, and my favorite questions will be featured in the next episode. First question this week comes from Alan Wright, who asks, would you recommend the Mega Man ZX games? Actually, yes, I would. They're a nice twist on the Mega Man formula, using the biometals to access different abilities that are not just weapons and not just elements, but completely different abilities depending on which biometal, or in the case of ZX Advent, which boss form you choose. I really think that was cool how ZX Advent pretty much gave you a model Axel. Yeah, the dialogue refers to it as something else, but come on, it's Axel. Don't deny it. Also, I like how in the first Mega Man ZX... Oh, by the way, if you want to get the first ZX, if you want to get the most out of it, I recommend playing it on a DS system that has a Game Boy Advance cartridge port, because there are the throwback bosses. But overall, the two ZX games, they good. They worth playing. Next question comes from Blaze Style, who asks, do you think there should be a Mega Man FPS game? I wouldn't be completely opposed to it, granted I suck at FPS games. But, well, there are unofficial Mega Man there is a unofficial Mega Man FPS game in the form of Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch. And I might have brought this up at one point during my Unscripted, but there was a pitch for a Mega Man FPS game called Maverick Hunter. It was being done by Retro Studios, but the plug got pulled on it because, well, Capcom didn't give a shit about Mega Man at the time. Anyways, I An official Mega Man FPS game wouldn't be out of the question, at least from my perspective. I'd be okay with that. Next question comes from Thundursa, who asks, are you considering doing a top 10 Monster Hunter list for MH4U since you did it for MH3U? Well, to be honest, if I do something like that, I might expand it to the series in general, considering I've played both Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and Monster Hunter Generations. And also considering the fact that Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, well, we don't know of a Western release for it, but it's Monster Hunter Double Cross in Japan, but doesn't have an official US name yet, or an official US release yet, but that's going to have new monsters to look forward to fighting, so I don't know when that's going to happen, if it does. But I'll keep it in my back pocket. Next question comes from Jonathan Kimmel, who asks, do you think Nintendo intentionally made Incineroar look like John Cena? No. No, they don't do that. If anything, they modeled Incineroar after a heel wrestler named Tiger Mask. Or so I've heard. Granted, Nintendo wasn't really quite accurate in the whole heel aspect. Well, not 100% accurate anyway, but then again, not all heels stay heels, and not all faces stay faces, so guess that's one thing to consider. Last question this week comes from Omar Miguel Dizon, who asks, what do you think of the preview trailers for JJBA Parts 5 and 6? There are trailers?